how important, I mean, Rob had a really strong first half against North Carolina. I think he was strong both sides at halftime tonight. How important is he for you guys, maybe both in obviously the statistical contributions and just kind of the effect he has on the team?
He's very important, from a leader standpoint, from a player standpoint. Like you said, he has a strong first half. Rob, controls the tempo on the floor, and he controls everybody pretty much. We got to, as a team, work on our communication on the floor, but Rob really controls the tempo.
Alex,
for either of you guys, how big of a grind was the 4 games in 8 days, and was the preparation different for these last 2, given the short turnarounds?
I think it was, it's pretty tough. 4 games and how many days? 8?
Yeah, 4 and 8.
Yeah, it was pretty tough, but I'm proud of the way, the guys, fought and found the energy to, be locked into things like shoot-arounds, to film. I think, it was a really big jump for our young guys as far as how you got to prepare every game, and I think it was overall a good week.
Piggybacking off of that, though, now you have 2 games in the next 2 weeks, and so how does that change things for you?
I think it's all about, mindset still, coming into practice every day and competing like it is a game. I think that's the best way to stay sharp and not, looking ahead and thinking about anything else but, the next day.
Robert, is Thomas Bryant's chest pump of coach, would that be an acceptable form of enthusiasm for you guys now? Did you see that?
Yeah, I think so.
Everybody allowed to do that now, coach?
Yeah, I guess.
Defensively, you guys held them scoreless for some long stretches. What do you think was key for that tonight?
I think it was just the connectivity of ourselves on defense. I think the guys are really talking and active, especially in that one stretch in the first half. I think we really set the tone early, for how we wanted to defend certain guys and take away tendencies.
Mike.
Ron, do you feel like you're in a little bit better condition than maybe you were a few weeks ago, and is that the key to some of these better games of late?
Yes, I do. I think I've been working hard over the past couple of weeks to get myself in shape and game shape, and me and coach been talking about me playing like hockey minutes and stuff like that, me going hard and then coming out getting the blow, going in and out like that, and over this last week, this long stretch, I've been playing a lot more. So I think the condition is getting better, but I can always get better.
Seth.
And Duran, do you feel like in the last couple of games you're starting to gain some momentum? I mean, this is your 2nd straight game, double digits, and really starting to show out.
Yeah, but my teammates are finding me. I'm posting hard, working hard and low, and I'm just starting to get my confidence and work my way into college shape.
Zach.
Rob, to go kind of follow up on the defense question, you guys talked a lot in the offseason, about switching screens and things like that. Just how much more, I guess, dynamic or aggressive can y'all be on defense this year? Maybe not with steals and things, but just in the matchups you can create because of how many screens you can switch and things like that.
Yeah, I think that's really, really big for our team, especially as a guard. When you're able to pressure the ball more without worrying about getting hit by a screen. Those guys do a good job of getting out there and keeping the ball in front. So I think the more we can do that, it'll really be good for us.
Mike.
Rob, I know guard rebounding is probably always a focus for you guys, but does it become any more of a highlight just knowing that, OG's not on the floor, for these next few games or whatever? Does guard rebounding just become more of a focus for you and James and guys like that?
Oh, most definitely. That's something, Coach harps on us about a lot is guard rebounds. Not only because, OG's not out there, but it starts our break more faster. We don't have to find an outlet pass, so that's something, that's big for us.
Pete?
Rob, the 18 turnovers are probably a little more than what you want. What's the key to cutting that down?
I think we forced a couple passes. I think making the simple play is something we got to continue to get better at. Making passes one dribble sooner and not waiting so the guys guard things like that. And I think the more we just play together, the more connected we'll get.
Alex.
Duran, 8 games in, what's been the biggest adjustment for you going from high school to college? And has anything surprised you about playing at this level?
Definitely the speed of the game. My teammates go at me pretty hard in practice. Coach makes me switch off on the guards, guard them, and just, you know, being able to move my feet, not taking any small steps on anything I do, which is with this, you know, running out to a screen or a post move. But yeah, I think the speed of the game is probably the biggest difference.
Rob, on a night where Thomas doesn't contribute a whole lot with points, how big is it for him to, you know, still be locked in, rebounding, and, you know, getting blocks and being efficient on defense?
Yeah, that's key. That's key for us. I think, you know, his energy is something, you know, that drives him, you know, to be good. And I think day in and day out, that's something, you know, that we have to have from him, his energy, regardless of whether he's scoring points or not.
Terry.
Teron was asked about your quick starts, but what do you think about that? I mean, is that something that you've been putting an emphasis on yourself?
Not really. I try to approach every game the same, you know, and just take what the defense gives me. And, you know, this game, you know, guys did a good job of finding me. Yeah, so it's just, you know, mindset really.
Okay, guys, thanks.
Thank you.